Hello and welcome back, 4X fans. It's Rob here again with Galactic Civilizations 4, and again you'll see a new game. And that's because we're basically at version 0.71, although that's not the official version number, because there was a huge update again this past weekend, or this past week I should say, really because Brad Wardell, the CEO of Stardock, and somebody who's like a huge 4X fan, went through and added a bunch of things, including a lot of flavor text and a lot of balance changes. And so I think for the most part, this game is already feeling better as a result. And that's mainly because a lot of the things that were kind of imbalanced, which, you know, I'll say like some of the strategic resources were too plentiful and there was way too many planets for the most part on like an average setting. And also the AI was just kind of like brain dead before. And now, as you can see, it's leading me. So, yeah, these are all good things. And then he added a bunch of like flavor text for all the interactions that you have with the different factions based on who you are. So, like, I'm the Festron Hunt this time around, and if I interact with, say, let's see if it changes. We have seen betrayal before. We can smell it coming. Don't think you can trick us, alien. So I don't know if it's just. There was one interaction I had with the Mimots here that told me that they weren't very appetizing. They weren't very tasty, and that's in line with who the Festron Hunt are, because they eat sapient beings. So it was just kind of cool to see that. I really appreciated it. I really liked that they did that, and I really like that Brad did that. Really, I just think that there was some additional like flavor points that he put in that make the game feel a lot better. And on top of that, there was some other like early game balancing issues that have just made the game feel a lot more, let's say, better paced. And I think that this game is on the right trajectory, which excites me because I want this game to do well. I really do. It's the most fun I had with Galciv since Galciv 2. So. And honestly, it's one of the most fun. It's the most fun I've had with a Space 4X game in some time. I mean, if they can keep it up, it would probably surpass Endless Space 2 for me. And Endless Space 2 was full of issues. So the fact that it was the most fun I've had with a 4X game in a long time is a bad sign, because it was not. I mean, it was good. It was full of like great lore and, you know, fun things, but it was not particularly well balanced, and there was a plethora of issues. So I won't get into that because we're not talking about Endless Space 2 right now. All right, so what are we going to do here? We have 5 of 18. We have another citizen coming in 2 turns. That's good. And now, you know, there's going to be some things that I can't remember if they're new or not. So one thing that was brought up in recent feedback session was that the alien leaders need names that aren't American or English sounding or human sounding. Although I think these are definitely not English sounding. Well, I guess maybe, I don't know. Like, those definitely seem a little bit more human than Nar Nightbringer, which I love, by the way. That's a great leader name. So the other thing too, and something that I brought up that I'm hoping to see change, and I'm sure it will, because with the Baratak, the new commander ships that they have, they're extraordinarily asymmetric. They just have this like very unique purpose, and the other ones for the other races don't feel quite as exciting. So I'm hoping they can kind of bring up the rest of the commander ships to the Baratak level of being asymmetric. And I suggested like maybe the Festron get food for every ship they destroy, because, you know, they eat the people and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that we start seeing more asymmetry being implemented into the game. And you don't see the little Mimot symbol there. I think it still should be there. Would you like? Yes, we're going to go ahead and mine that cluster. There's some clusters over here that we're trying to mine. And I don't know where you're headed. You're headed down south. Okay, and your other one's going over this way, right? Yeah, so it doesn't look like it's going to be impeded. There's a couple of... Oh, class 32. Holy crap. We're going to go for that instead. Starbase Coxsomb. So let's see what we can do here. We can do mining. We can increase our diplomatic affairs. I don't care anything about diplomatic affairs. There's now little advisor symbols here. So like our military advisor recommends we do planetary mobilization. Our economic advisor says we should do this, is Xeno manufacturing, so we'll go ahead and do that. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to send it to this class 32 planet. Absurdly good. Let's hope it gets there before the draft due. Alright, let's go ahead and add to research here. And then we're going to go ahead and drop another researching. And then how's our manufacturing output? It's not that great. So we'll go ahead and drop a manufacturing district too. In fact, compared to our comparators, we're not so great. We're not doing very well. In fact, the draft just overcame all of us. A biographer is interviewing you so he can write a book about your rise to power. He asks what motivated you to lead the drive off your homeworld and into the unknown reaches of space. I feel like I'm seeking new worlds to conquer is the right one here. It's in line with who I am as a Festron leader hunt. Oh, okay, so there's some space monsters over here. We'll have to keep an eye on those and we'll have to come back and kill all of them. Where's my colony ship? Please tell me it didn't die somehow. So you give Oceanic World Mastery, Xeno Research, and Starbase Refinery, and we'll give Extreme Colonization and Subspace Scanning. And that's actually a decent trade offer, and I'm going to go ahead and accept it. Those are both trades, or both research topics that I don't have. And we're not really completely, terribly worried about the draft right now, although they're quickly becoming a pain in the butt. They're not the robots. Okay, so this planet has once been the home of a fairly advanced alien species that created some extremely long-lasting subsentient AI systems. Something you've done has triggered these systems' defensive protocols, and now anyone who ventures outside the colony is at risk attacking primitive robot creatures. Almost sneeze. Sorry, what are your orders? Thin out the robots around the colony and feel a little guilty about it? Make killing the robots a sport and invite others to play sounds like my kind of cup of tea. See, you are positively scary looking. Nevertheless, we hope you will be able to work with you. See, this is the kind of flavor text that I absolutely love. May our eggs find your many orifices. Those are the kind of things I want in my 4X games. All day, every day. What the hell is this little cluster? Alright, so we just got subspace streaming, I thought. Oh no, we got the other one. You know what, we're going to go ahead and do allow subspace streaming so we can see what's beyond. But this is an insane little cluster here. I'm going to have to do my best to take it before anybody else does. And I don't see where the subspace streams are. But Lord, yeah, like we need to come over here and start drafting colonists to get this going here. And I don't know why I'm dropping frames when I go in a little bit farther, because I didn't normally before. Oh my god, look at these. These planets are way too good. Way too good. Hopefully that'll help me. See, they're already helping me. Let's see. How bad is the decay? It's 37%, so we're going to want to put somebody on that. Let's look to see what we've got. Oh, we've got awful leaders. He's alright, but he's not happy. Wonder how you can, you know, there's got to be a way to figure out like how to like improve loyalty. But we're going to go ahead and assign him to this, because this has to be a core world for us. It's just way too good not to be. Look at this. +3 to manufacturing. We're going to go ahead and drop that here and drop that here. Huge economic boost real quick. How much would it cost? 100 credits. We're going to go ahead and do that to get our things started here a little bit. Wait, why is he all... Now he's 14. Good lord. Why are you so unhappy? Taxes are too high. We're unprotected. Rushing production is difficult. Oh, okay. You didn't like that. I will try not to do that next time. Not bad. Let's see what we got here. We got Fel the Mantis. But we also have some... We're going to go ahead and build a couple armed shuttles, and we'll send them to the new planet we have so that they're a little bit protected and feel better about life. We want to inform the Festron that we are finding star systems inhabited by organic creatures attack ship. So this is something I also wanted to say, that I feel like we could add some flavor text to this, right? So like, hey, scary looking arachnid, aquatic arachnid. There's other things that are almost as scary looking as you are who attack ships on sight. Just so you know, something like that. Some flavor to that text would be great. But, they're working on it still. They're still, I think, 5 to 6 builds away from being complete. So there's still plenty of time for stuff like that. Alright, so we'll take a colony ship here too. And then, can I build another colony ship? I cannot. I have to wait. Alright, so we've got print money for 1,000. But our approval drops by 10%. What's our approval now? It's actually the highest. So we're going to go ahead and take that. We're going to go ahead and spend 20 to print money. An ideology point is available. Let's see what we can do here. Double ship experience. Cruelty. What can we do? Callous disregard. Plus 10 manufacturing. Plus negative 2. Oh, you know what? That's 100% happening. We can afford it. You give open borders and Xena research. We get 70 credits and artificial gravity. Research for gravity. I'm going to take it. Let's do it. Sure. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and load the constructor. And the interest sharing information. Our Nightbringer and our scouts have include. Yeah, see, stuff like this. Hey, we're just trying to give you this information so you don't eat us. That would be cooler. I think it's all in XML, so it'd be something you could modify, definitely. Absolutely something that I'll do if they don't get around to doing it themselves. So, and let's go. What are we going to do here? I forgot what I was going to do. Oh yeah, we're going to take that constructor. So I'm trying not to zoom in because it just like drops my frame rates like significantly, which was weird because it doesn't. It has to be because I'm recording. All right, so let's come over here and see if we can get. That should be enough to take both those Durantium spots there. Oh, look at you, Mimots. You're doing your thing. I'm really not doing well. Like, normally I'm like at the top of something, but I'm not even at the top of anything other than approval. Everything else I'm like fair to middling, or even worse. I think ninth is, I think there's only 10. So we're getting lots of reports from our people regarding the ease of working with your people. Yeah, see? Again, another opportunity for... So the decay is only 3%, which means we really don't need to worry about making it a core world right now. Approval is really bad here, so we might need to do something about that. Anything we can do about that? Approval, +1 to approval. I believe, yeah, that's going to be approval, right? Approval +1%. Yeah, let's do this. No, we'll go here first. See, this also bothers me too. It doesn't seem to work as well as you'd want it to. Alright, let's see what we can do here to maybe get manufacturing going. And let's see, is there another thing that we can do with manufacturing? +2 to research. That wouldn't be bad. Let's do that here. That'd be a nice little trifecta there. And we're going to take advantage of that hex too as well. But I do want to increase my manufacturing. 13.5 is not great. So let's do this because it's also part of the like little quest system that we've got. Crime 39%. That's awful. Let's see what we can do. Oh, there's no more policies I can. Via ideology traits and unlock. But I guess I have to do more of these. Automate. Automate what? No, let's not do any of that. I don't want to mess with that. Alright, arm shuttle we're going to take to horse 6 here. Help them feel better about life in general. Wow, that was a... Oh, no, that wasn't mine. For some reason I thought that was the same ship moving that far. I was like, good lord, that was a far move. But this fell constructor is going to be just right in there. Man, what is... That sucks that the frame rates are dropping that bad. They don't normally do that when I'm just playing, so it has to be a recording issue thing. So cultural awareness center and then perimeter scanners. Why not? How much? What did they cost me? Thulium cost. We have thulium, right? We have 3. Frozen world mastery. There we go. So let's unlock. I don't know. I could use money. Improves the production of our... We could also improve the production. That's something I really want to do. We're not at the top of the list, although we're not really doing any better with regards to our ranking. Alright, there's ship upgrades available, so let's go ahead and make those happen. Antimatter warheads, or communications terminal, or crew quarters. Let's give them... Let's give them antimatter warheads, why not? Alright, let's take this thing over to here as well. Now let's see what the ship upgrades are. It says ship upgrades are available. Don't you lie to me, game. A ship drifts aimlessly among the wreckage tiers, seemingly dead. Our away team is surprised to find the hull still retains in an atmosphere. They're even more surprised by what they see next. Every corridor and chamber is overgrown with plant life. Nearly every surface is covered in leaves, vines, and branches. Many of the surfaces are organic itself. In fact, the interior of the ship seems more wood than metal, and in its heart, sentient plants tend to everything. These are the Baratak. They are stern but not unfriendly, and they inform us that prior to their ship being disabled, they were seeking a world to settle on. One with a grove they contend. What should we do? We'll build a grove for them on one of our worlds so we can eat them. That needs to be something we can do. Like, as a race, I should be able to eat other races for food. Like 100%. Alright, so they're offering... You give 900... You're out of your mind. Get out of here with that. I'm not giving you that much money. It's a dumb offer and I hate you. Alright, looks like I'm getting attacked by pirates. We will conquer dusty worlds. Okay, cool. What the hell? Warm currents to soothe our eggs and cool depths to explore and hunt. Terran Alliance comes to you with an opportunity. Altarian Republican are dangerous and we would appreciate being... Would you accept 280... Okay. Yeah, you know what? Whatever. Let's do it. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because I want to, not because you're telling me to. Looks like we are close to each other in some regards. So we'll take our shipyard here and we'll drop a couple. Well, let's see, we got bombers and armed shuttles. We'll go ahead and build a couple, but we're also going to look to our commanders. So the Claw, by exposing captured crew to the newly hatched, we can convert them to our cause. I don't know what that means. 25% chance to capture ships when defeated in battle. That's what I'm talking about. We need that in our lives. And Maharari Fentaw is going to be the one to do it. He needs a more Festron-like name, but that will do. Alright, so let's take over, let's do the Fellow Mantis. That's going to come over here, and we're going to start attacking ships, or attacking planets, and fell the claw. We're also going to do the same thing. Alright, here, how's our prestige victory doing? 13 citizens, 19 research rate. We should be having something for military power. We've got some military. Repair their ship and welcome to our civilization. Yeah, we'll take the Drengen. Why not? Again, I'd want to eat them. Fell colony ship. That place is decent, so we'll send our stuff there. And then the other fell colony ship we could take here with the Xanthium deposit. That's got the Drengen on it though, right? Yes, it does. Draft for real comes with an opportunity. The turn lines are dangerous, and no, we're not going to war with everyone. Stop. Stop it. Alright, you colonize that. You colonize that. Great. So an aggressive species of sentient quadrupeds live in the forests and hills of the planet. Alright, what are we going to do? Capture these for our investors. That's 100% what we're going to do. Choose new tech. What are we going to do now? We're going to take space doctrine so that we're going to be able to fight our wars better. Start heading in that direction. We're going to take the Fell Bomber and we're going to send it alongside. We're going to send it here actually. Kind of defend some of our outlying colonies here. Wow, it looks like the humans are tearing up the Altarians here. Sorry, the Terrans. Alright, let's see. 1 week remaining. I like it. And then it'll be ours. Who needs it? Fell the Claw. Let's also come here. See, if you zoom in, you can see them like bombarding it. Which I think is pretty cool. Why is the frame dropping? That's frustrating. Alright, let's see. We can do the next one then. We'll go to Wisp. I'm sure you'll like me coming in under your home planet, home area. First invasion, not every planet we found can be empty. We've known that for some time, but today is the first day we've tried to take one from someone else. We did. And we did. Increase the moves of our ships. Defensive studies. Let's do that. And Valerius is now ours, right? Assign a governor. Yeah, so it's ours. Oh, crap. What is that? I don't like that. What are you doing? Where's my ship? Yeah. Eject it. Where did you go? Philomantis, go here. Alright, so now we can do another one. Great. So we can do Heart of the Empire, which is manufacturing +5, 10% influence growth, and +5%. And that's just for the main home world. Land exploitation, gross income +5. We gain a lot of pollution. And then we have 20% military, but negative 10% gross income. I'd rather do the +20% manufacturing with a negative 10% gross income. So we're going to do planetary stimulus. We've come across an ancient artifact near Horus 6, believed to have come from an ancient precursor civilization. Upon activating it, evaluate our status and offer to aid us. What are your orders? Rebuild a ship. That sounds awesome. And then we're going to see if we can take this out. Wait. It said there was no way we would lose, and we just lost. And plus, how would we lose? Because I was significantly better armed than that one. Something to complain about on the forums, you know what I'm saying? Shouldn't have lost that. That was dumb. Alright, so we've got the nail. We're going to go ahead and drop that. And... we could build some asteroid miners because we need some of these asteroids to be exploited. Fell bomber. Bring that and we'll reinforce Valerius 3 here. Year 1, cool, it's been a year. Yay, congratulations to me. And we've got defensive studies that complete. Armor defense theory, we're going to go ahead with the small ships so we can build some better warships here. And Wisp is ours now. Jeez. Just like that. We're going to leave our other thing there. Very well, let's trade. We give ocean world mastery and hyperdrive optimization. They give planetary adaptation and orbital manufacturing. Huh. I'll take it. Not a bad trade. Now we need... oh, yes. The Avenger missile system. We'll do that. My concern now is I don't know if they culture flip still. I honestly don't know. Because if they do, I might be at risk of being culture flipped. I don't really know what else they have. We're kind of taking all their stuff. After generations on board their ship, the Iridium Assurers are thankful to finally have a world to settle on. So, yay for them. We're going to eat them. Let's see what we got here. We can do defense systems. That's good. I don't really know how much I need those right now, though. Nothing's being attacked. An ideology point. Yep. Let's do that. But what's +5 intimidation do for me? That's what I don't know. Prestige double ships experience. Let's do that. Alright, so we've given the Guardians their place. Yep, okay. A little bit of wonkiness with the animation still. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and increase our missile targeting. Let's see where we're at. We're slowly rising through the ranks with manufacturing capacity. Not quite there yet, though. How's our approval here? Crime's high, 79%. Is there anything we can do to decrease crime? I don't think we can yet. What's this? Fusion power plant. 1 per planet. There's nowhere to drop it other than somewhere that would... we can drop it there. We'll drop it there, actually, for the +2 research and +2 manufacturing. Alright, so the nail's out. Let's go ahead and start moving it towards something. We'll move it towards Wisp. I wonder if I can take Alteria. Wait. I wonder if... do I think I need... in order to invade core worlds, I think you actually need transport ships. Okay, so yeah, something that would be a little bit more flavorful on that would be cool too. Alright, so let's do, yeah, so we can, I'm going to just lean into missiles. We'll go into that. the Drath just like became overwhelmingly more powerful. I didn't even notice that rise there. That's crazy. And they're now the leader here. Wonder how they did that. I'm sure they're still continuing to colonize, and I'm just over here not doing that. So let's go ahead and come over here, and that's cool that you're only at 14 loyalty. I hate that. Let's go ahead and build a shipyard, and then we'll start doing some exploring over this way as well. Bomber Mark II. 4.40 missile, huh? What's the difference between the bomber? Oh, the bomber's only got 8 hit points. The defender's got 20. Let's do that. And let's send you over here for the mining over here. Would you like to? Yep, we're gonna build a mining. Yep, there we go. And then can you take yourself out of here and come over here? I hate to do this. I know that doing this is gonna be a pain in the butt. Alright, so there was something there to take out, but what about beyond here? Can we? Yeah, I don't think we can do anything with the core worlds. We need transport ships for that. God, I can't stand the serious performance drop. Definitely needs to be... I know that's something you do later in the game, but it definitely needs some optimization. Alright, so we get fusion power plants, we get Techopod. No, that's not something we can do, sorry. Oh, let's kill it. Improves the range. Let's do that, and then let's kill this. I don't know where you think you're going, but you're going to die. Is that a transport ship? Nope, it's a colony ship. It's too... Yeah, we're not in the mood for that. That's not who we are. As homicidal... Oh, look, they became ours then. I didn't realize that happened. That's cool. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to take you... Is there anywhere we can take you? You know, I'm going to come up here with you. Come all the way up here. And then the defenders can start heading... Let's see, what can we do here? Total loss. Yeah, that's a lot. Alright, well, you know what we'll do? We'll start reinforcing just because maybe it'll be a problem at one point. I'm gonna reinforce like chorus 4, 6, whatever that is. My bad. Alright, well, Planet Wisp has been asked. I knew this was gonna happen, damn it. So Wisp has been taken because it's culture flipped. It's too deep. So we'll go down over here with stuff. See if we can take more of the other stuff. But so, you know, honestly, this is where I'm going to stop for a while. So, like, I think anyone watching has a pretty good idea of what Galactic Civilizations 4 is shaping up to be. So go on a goodwill tour to improve your diplomacy with foreign civilizations. That's cool. I don't know what that's going to do for me, but let's see what that did. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. I think it said goodwill tour. Yep, here we go. So we should be like on a really good, like, I have something else in mind. Would you public or became our never-ending friendship? Oh, there we go. I just feel like that's not something the Festron would ever say. Let's see what we can do here. We have 3,700. That's a lot of money. What can I buy from you? Let's go ahead and buy centralized administration. And I'm going to give you... Okay, I'm going to give you more. This won't work for me? Like, what would you need? So let's do $12.99. No, it's almost there though, I can tell. He wants 1,500, doesn't he? Is that what you want? Very well, it's trade. You know what? I'm going to do this. But, so, I think a lot of people are understanding where this game is headed, right? I think there's still quite a bit of work to be done, unfortunately. I think if you're someone who's waiting or interested in playing this game, I'd say wait. I think that unless you're interested in providing a lot of feedback and playing it to actually legitimately test it and to offer up what you can as far as like pacing concerns or, you know, suggestions as to how to make the game better, I don't think this is the time to get into it. Because I still feel like there's a lot left. There's still a lot that needs to be done. Is it in bad shape? No, absolutely not. I mean, I think that's why I'm excited about this, because I feel like at this stage with Galactic Civilizations 3, I was looking at a game that I really wasn't all that interested in, to be honest. However, Galactic Civilizations 4 feels like a game I could be really excited about. They're going to have to fix the performance issues. I really want more in the way of flavor text. I feel like a lot of the flavor stuff is missing. I mean, some of it's there now, which is great, but if you're, you know, playing a game that no matter who you are or what race you are, the other aliens respond to you the same way, that starts to feel pretty drab and boring. So if they could, you know, change the way that alien factions respond to you in every circumstance based on who you are and based on who they are, I think that would make this game a lot more immersive and a lot more fun. And I think they have the people to do it. They should. They need to make the time. It doesn't... I mean, if I can do text stuff, I think anyone could. So I'm going to see what this does, right? So let's see. Focus on colonization, focus on engineering, focus on warfare. I've never done this. So let's focus on warfare. Oh, look at that. Planetary invasion. So we're going to go ahead and have that ready up. But, you know, the issues that are present at 0.70 or 0.71 in my mind are, I mean, they're significant enough that you should wait, but also insignificant enough that I feel like they could be fixed. So I know Derek Paxton, Carrie, and Brad, and the rest of the crew there, and it was Chad, and now it's Unicrack, I forgot his real name, but there are some really good people behind this game who know how to make a 4X, and I think are really smart, brilliant people that could make Galactic Civilization 4 the game that we all want it to be. So what I'm going to do from this point is I'm probably going to put future Let's Explorers on hold until we're much closer to release, so probably more like April-ish before I get back into it, because I think that while the iterations are improving the game, there's still some significant issues that make me a little less excited about it to play it long term. I'm playing it in short spurts to provide feedback, but I've not completed a game, and I've not gone too far beyond where I'm at right now. And that's because like the battle viewer needs to be in here, I think, and some of the stuff that they're about to add with like the vault and stuff. Those are things that need to be added in order for me to enjoy it. And on top of that, I also think the performance while I'm recording it is pretty awful, especially when I zoom in. Right now, if I were here in a game where I wasn't recording it, I'd have the frame rates to be fine. But right now they're below 30, which is just, you know, in my opinion, unacceptable. It makes the game a lot harder to play. Like right now I'm in the hundreds. As soon as I zoom in here, it drops to 20, 27. So there's definitely like optimization issues and stuff that need to be fixed. But yeah, leave me a comment in the description below, or the comments below, whatever the freak it's called, the comment section below, and tell me what you guys think about this game so far. What you think the game needs in order to be good, and what you see is maybe an issue or two. I don't need haters, and I don't need, blind followers, blind lovers. I want to hear what you guys think the game needs from what you've seen in order to succeed. A big thing for me too is that I need to be able to so I've got colonies here, and then I've got uncolonized planets. I really want to be able to go ahead and sort the uncolonized planets by their different I guess resource quantities. I don't know what you want to call them, but where you can exploit them. How about that? Like if I wanted to focus on manufacturing, I would want to be able to hit the manufacturing button that I can do with my own worlds and see which of these planets would give me the biggest boost to manufacturing. So those are the kind of things, like quality of life issues, that still need to be addressed. And yeah. So for me, it's the flavor stuff, it's performance, it's some UI, kind of quality of life issues. And I think this game could be fantastic. And I don't say that lightly. So, all right. Well, until probably March or April, sometime in that time frame, where maybe the battle viewer is in place and we have some more quality of life stuff going, and if there's some sort of like huge improvement in the game in February, I'll come back to it. But I think it's more likely that I'll come back in March or February after a couple more iterative builds, and then hopefully some UI quality of life and the battle viewer and the vault stuff that they talked about. So again, I want to hear more about what you guys think, so please leave something down below and tell me what you're thinking about this game and what you need to see from it in order to purchase it. And if you guys do decide to purchase it, make sure you use the creator code eXplorminate. It would be freaking awesome of you. Until then, guys, this is Rob from eXplorminate. Keep exploring.